Sorry, I'm not recording this because I'm not putting anything, like any images or any music, anything, nothing. No, this is just me straight up talking. So I almost got scammed. I'm not explaining it because something cool or crazy happened. No, I'm doing this because it almost happened to me, and I watch a lot of like scam videos, like from Scammer Payback and from Kid Boga. And so I feel like I'm aware of these scams, and the robocalls and all that, they're so funny, ha ha ha, whatever. We all get them. Most of us can probably be like notice them, but this one really scared me. I'm still a little shaken. This just happened to me just now. Like, I'm a little shooketh, okay? So I'm not gonna. Hopefully, I don't mess up and accidentally say my bank's name. But long story short, uh, I'm gonna start. Oh, I got another email. Sorry. Okay, so my bank account send me a message, and you're probably thinking like that's number one, right? Okay, so I'm used to my bank account sending me like messages, like a thread of message, like it's usually on the same one, and it's just asking like, oh, did you make this transaction? And the only thing it's looking for is for yes, no, or help. That's it. And so I got a message asking me the same thing when they think there's like suspicious transactions. And so it was asking me, did you make a transfer on sale for $1,800? And I was like, whoa, I was just chilling. I was just watching a few YouTube videos. Like, I wasn't doing anything. And someone was trying to, like, supposedly get money through sell. And I was like, that's crazy. And before anything, I mean, I replied no, because that's what I'm used to, because that's, of course, not true. So I replied no. I quickly went to, my app, the bank app, and decided to look in, and I didn't see anything in myself. And I was like, maybe it's just something that just happened and they just hasn't registered yet or something. I don't know. And then not long after, I got a call from my bank. And I was like, okay, because after I sent the email or the message, sorry, I got a message back saying that, oh, this is the number you can call, but whatever, blah, 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 for help. And I didn't do that because at first I wanted to see things with my own eyes, but then nothing happened. So I was like, okay, okay, just calm down, just calm down. Before I could like collect myself or, like think things through, I got a call saying that was from Wells Fargo. And I was like, oh, I guess we're doing this now. Look, I'm not someone who likes talking on the phone with others. I'm nervous. I have to like mentally prepare myself, whether it's ordering food or talking about my bank account. Um, and so I answered, and they said, "Okay, may I have your first name?" And at first I was like, "Okay, if this is a scam, that's what they're gonna ask you. What's your name?" And I felt like, okay, it might be a scam, like they're asking me for my name instead of saying, are you so and so, or is your car number this, or anything, like, them giving me a hint, knowing that they are legit. And so the first thing I said is, you called me. And they said, oh, yeah, yes, yes, of course, or whatever. And they said, does your car number end in so and so number? I'm not going to mention it here. This is going to go online. And I was like, I was a little scared because I was like, yes. I was like, okay, so this is happening. This is indeed happening. I was like, yeah, that's my number. But they still haven't told me my name, by the way. And so they told me, is your name Angelica, or do you know someone named Angelica? Can I speak to Angelica? And I'm like, I don't know anybody named Angelica. Like, I've never met anyone in my life named Angelica. I'm not kidding. I never have. And I was like, that's not my name. And no, nobody here I don't know anybody with that name. And then they asked me, is this your email? They told me the email. And I was like, that is my email. That is my email. Oh, goodness. This is legit. This is the people. These are the people. I kept telling myself. Like, they were convincing me. Like, I wasn't giving them any information. They were telling it to me. And I was freaking out. Like, even the number, because I was even telling them, like, because they noticed I was feeling scared. Like, I was feeling like they were a scam. They're like, look, the way you can confirm that we are legit or whatever, you can get your card, look at the back of the number, and you can see that it matches our number. And I was like, that is technically true. So I got my card out. And I looked at it, and yeah, and I was like, yeah, it matches. And I was like, okay, I can relax a little. me forgetting that they could literally change the number. Then they started telling me that I had to log into my bank account and go through Cell and create a recipient, like a new, like someone, like they wanted me to send money to myself according to them. They wanted me to create myself as a contact. So I put my normal name and my email in Cell and created a contact because they told me to. And I was like, that's a little weird, but because I've dealt with fraud before, like card fraud, and that's not what they do. The thing they usually do is they just cancel the card and then just send me a new one if it's just the card. If it's the actual bank account, I have gone through that, but I think what they mostly do is they first I said I think, I don't remember, it's been a long time. I think the first thing that they would usually do is just do like where they make you change your password, put extra verification codes or something like that. Well, first things, something like that. And then usually if there's still more things going on, that's when they'll consider about maybe giving you a new, like, going deeper into the situation or something. I don't know. Mine has never gone deeper than that, so I wouldn't know. But anyways, I was like, so why are we trying to make me get my, like, send me money? Like, that was weird. I already had my computer open. I had my emails open. Why? Because I was going to do something on my computer today. Just watch some YouTube videos. I'm not going to lie. I was going to watch some YouTube videos. So I already had it turned on and open when all of this happened. So I'm so thankful to this. So anyways, I'm sorry. I'm cold and I'm freaking out. Oh, God. I lost my train of thought. Okay. I'll just jump into a random thought then. Like still related. So, they told me they canceled the card and they already set up to send me a new one. I was like, all right, cool. That's good. That part was like good. And then that's when he told me I had to create the Cell account. I forgot that detail. I'm sorry. So I was like, okay, so far everything seems legit and normal and whatnot. Um, so he told me to create the Cell account and to send myself $1,000. And before, and as soon as, and that, while I was writing all that, like first I created my account or my contact thingy. I saw he told me that he needed like I got an email. Okay, first I got the email saying that I added a Cell recipient. Just so you know. I got that email. So I was like, okay, this is legit Wells Fargo because Wells Fargo. And then without me doing anything, I got a need because he was the one who told me, hey, can you send me the code for the one you received in Wells Fargo or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I fucking said it. God damn. Okay, now you know. My bank account is Wells Fargo. Oh well. So I'm still gonna say just a bank because I'd rather not. So he said, can you tell me the code that your bank sent you, or that the bank sent you? And it was through the legitimate, like, bank email. And so I was like, okay, they are legit. I was still in doubt. Like throughout all of this, I was in so much doubt. Like I was so scared and nervous because I was like, everything feels wrong, but it feels like it should. But like it makes sense though for some reason. Like it does. It didn't make sense, but it did make sense. Like I don't know, too many things that were happening correctly and incorrectly at the same time that I was so unsure of everything. But I gave him the code. He wanted the code. I gave him the code. And that was a big mistake. I think. I don't know. So I gave him the code. And then I got an email. And as soon as I was so close to sending $1,000, but before, literally the second before I click send, I got an email again from my bank account saying your email for receiving money has been removed. And I was like, what? I was like, why am I sending money to myself while not sending it to myself? That does not make sense at all. Like, at all. And so that, like, started raising so many red flags. I mentioned this to the guy. I was like, hey, I got an email saying that my email was removed or whatever. And then he said some weird thing that I do not understand. Something like, oh, yeah, people, blah, 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 did that, blah, blah, blah. Like, he made it sound like it made sense, but everything inside of me was like, no, this is not right. This is not right. And so I was like scared, nervous, and, like, what do I do? What do I do? And so I told them, like, hey, I'm not feeling very sure about this. I feel very insecure right now. Is it okay if I hang up and call back? Like, to make sure that this is legit? Because I kid you not, I was ready to just let this scammer scam without like me getting involved. I was freaking out. I was scared. I'm still scared. I'm shaking. And so I hung up and I called Wells Fargo. And guess what? Wells Fargo. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to not say that again. The bank the bank told me, no, there is nothing going on in your account in terms of sell or anything. We don't oh, that's not the only thing the guy told me that was happening. He told me there was a sell transaction happening that was $1,800. And then he also told me that someone used Apple Pay. I don't even use Apple. I don't have a single Apple product. He said someone was trying to use Apple Pay with your card number with so and so digits, which I do have. And I was like, fuck. And so I told the guy, the one from actually my actual bank, and he said, nope, none of that has actually happened. Like, it's not listed anywhere here. I was like, firstly, thank God. Thank God that's not actually happening because I'm freaking out here. That's a lot of money. And oh yeah, the one from with the I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. The one that was supposedly happening with the Apple Pay, it was supposedly happening at Walmart. Again, I am at home. It was supposedly happening at Walmart with Apple Pay. And it was like 89.99 or something like that. I don't remember the exact number. I just know that it was some other number with an 8 and a 9. And I was like, nope, that is definitely not me. I remember my few Walmart times. None of them were Apple Pay because I don't have Apple Pay. Also, I didn't know that Walmart accepted Apple Pay. Last time I checked, they didn't have Tap. Now that I think about it, that could have been the dead giveaway, but I'm just now relaxing and thinking things a little bit clearer. Anyway, so I mentioned this to the guy from the actual bank, and he said no, none of that is happening. And then so he told me to like, first thing is we need to make things sure with your security, like the security of your account. He helped me set up a two-step verification on my account so that anytime I log in, and not only do I have to put in my password or my fingerprint, I also have to either receive an email to confirm, to like put in a passcode, or like a text message, or I forgot the other methods, but there's like 4 different ways that can happen. And I was like, that 100% makes me feel a lot better, and thank you so much. You're helping me a bunch. And he said that there was no need to cancel the card since, or not cancel, but like for now, he said, we're going to leave the card active. We're going to see if he's only doing the account stuff or if they also had access to the actual card that could, he just told me basically if they see any more suspicious activity happening, or them or me, that I should definitely call back. We'll cancel the card and get a new one. But for now, that's all I should do. I also changed my password because, just in case. God, I'm freaking out. And I also told them about how they had the same number. I'm pretty sure they know that, that stuff happens. But I also mentioned just in case, and, whatever. I already called my stepdad and told him to tell my mom about all of this that happened. Because my mom is more vulnerable at these stuff than I am. Because I am more aware of these scams and my mom is not. So, because her phone died, that's why I had to call my stepdad. And so I was like, hey, when you see her, can you please tell her all of this? Like, it's, like, I really don't want her to go through the same stuff. Like, it's very scary. And no, and before I hung up with the guy, he told me to please send him all the emails regarding the stuff with the fraud department. And you know what? I am so, so happy things ended the way they have. I mean, for all I know, it hasn't ended yet, I could still have to cancel my card. Who knows yet? But for now, I'm happy how things are, and to the sense that I was able to stop myself from sending that $1,000, because that was $1,000. I was freaking out. I was like, whoa, what if something goes wrong? Like, why am I sending money? Wells Fargo has never asked me to do anything in terms of sending money to anybody before during a fraud. So Just please don't fall for this. Like, it's horrible. It's very scary. Like, I'm sorry, I'm freaking out how, like, I was so close to actually sending a whole $1,000 and never get back. Oh God. Stay safe, man. Stay safe.